My 10 reasons why a container gym would not be the right choice. So number 10, smarter internal space planning required. So you've got a smaller, tighter space, as particularly with our Pod 20, and you've got to be thinking smart about what equipment you can realistically fit into a roughly 2 metre by 6 metre space. Number 9, people have the impression that container gyms are actually just single use, single purpose. Actually, they're not, but they give off that impression that should you choose a container gym, it's more likely just going to be a gym rather than a gym and a multi-use area such as your office or a separate den or play area. Noise transfer, number 8. So container gyms can be a little bit noisy. Obviously, it's a metal box. The insulation and the soundproofing work we do to them make this better. But say if you're dropping a bar on the floor, it's gonna make some noise in the surrounding area and your garden and so forth. Number 7, does it really add any value to a home like a traditional outbuilding would? Probably not. It's not going to add that value to your house that a brick or a timber structure may well add. Number 6, this leads us on to the perception of it being temporary. Container gyms give off that perception of being temporary, albeit they last probably just as long as a timber garden room would, but they are placed on padstones. They can be lifted off whenever they like. They're not fixed to the ground as such, so they are temporary, which does have its benefits sometimes. Heating and cooling. Now, along with timber garden buildings or outbuildings, traditionally all the sides and the roof are exposed to the elements, so they will get hot in the summer and they will get cold in the winter. Now, the insulation that we provide with our container gyms obviously helps. Having some air conditioning is the best way to keep the temperature moderate throughout the year, but a metal box is going to get cold and it will get hot. So that's something to bear in mind, how you're going to keep it hot in the winter and cold in the summer. It's separate from your home or your dwelling. You know, you're going to have to walk to it to access it. It's not part of the home, which might cause a potential barrier to sort of getting out there when it's cold and dark. Do you really want to be trudging to the end of your garden with a torch to use the gym? Whereas converting one of your rooms into a gym or your garage might have more of an appeal. Number 3, delivery access issues. So container gyms are dropped off on the back of a truck with a high-ab traditionally, and the truck needs to be within 5 meters of the drop-off location. There are other ways of getting access or getting the gym into place, but they can be costly. So access issues is a big issue. You need space for a truck to get right close to the resting place for it. Number 2, the look. Whilst there's lots of possibilities to dress up a box, you know, you can only dress it up in so many ways. It is a box. You can disguise it, you can have roof gardens, you can clad them, but at the end of the day, they are rectangles. They only come in a few shapes. And number 1 would be ceiling height for me. So you don't have a vaulted ceiling, you don't have a pitched roof, it's a flat roof. We use the 20-foot high cube containers, which give you internal headspace of 7'10". But if you're a particularly tall person and you want to lift overhead or do some Olympic lifts, or you want to step up onto a box or something, the internal head height might be a bit of an issue for you. Cheers.